prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome everyone to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with these light beings and inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, for doing the puja, I have a container of water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a tangerine, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with the water, sprinkling water on all four sides of the blackboard to purify the space symbolically that we're about to use for doing the puja. Next, we invoke Ganesha. Actually, first I put a few drops of water on top of my own head to symbolically purify myself, and I send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching this live or later on a replay, everyone is symbolically purified going into the puja. I start with invoking Ganesha. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and we ask him to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your life. I ask Ganesha to remove obstacles for you, now and always, and we thank him for his help with this. Now, we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Anasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now we turn our attention to the time Shaktis, or the time elements, that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet ruling the day. Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Next, we honor the star that the moon is in. Right now, the moon is in a star called Shatabisha, a star that can give blessings for healing. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Shatabishaye Namaha. Om Shatabishaye Namaha. Om Shatabishaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area, we are in the 11th waxing moon, called Ekadasi in Sanskrit. This is a moon phase that's good for focus on prosperity. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my area, this is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called vriddhi, which has energies for discernment. Vriddhi, vriddhi, vriddhi. And the karana that's active right now is one called Venetia, which has energies that are mercantile. Venetia, Venetia, Venetia. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We look at the sign that is the ascendant, represented here with the letters AC. This is the sign of Tula, or Libra. Dr. Pillai said we start with honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign. Libra is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now, starting in the ascendant sign, we're going to go around the chart and stop in each sign that has 1 or more planets in it. Today in Libra is Ketu, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars. We start with honoring Ketu. I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star that can give blessings for creativity and craftsmanship. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Tvashtar, archetype who is a divine master craftsman. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, we're going to honor the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, who are all in the same star. So we will honor each of those 3 planets before we invoke the star. I start with the Sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Libra. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now, we honor Mars for being in Libra. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. The Sun, Mercury, and Mars are all in a star called Swati, a star that can give blessings for independence. I put the flower petals across the Sun, Mercury, and Mars. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype associated with the wind and the air element. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that has blessings for balance, fairness, harmony. Today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet, and the Sun, which is our soul, and also a planet important for our health and our self-esteem, and Mercury, planet of communication and business and analytical thinking, and Mars, planet that can help with courage and willpower. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. I put flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas. It is said that the 10 Visvadevas fight only the big battles of the universe. They get involved only for really big causes, and it is their teamwork that brings the victory. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the Sun. I put flower petals on the Sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can give blessings for activating ancient past life skills and abilities. Today containing Pluto, planet that can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn, who is retrograde, and the moon. We start with honoring Saturn. He's retrograde, extra powerful. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Dhanishta, a star that can give blessings for prosperity and music and good reputation. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. I put the flower petals on all 8 of them. I put the flower petals on Saturn and ask for blessings from all 8 of them. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalayha Namaha. Om Mangalayha Namaha. Om Mangalayha Namaha. Now we honor the moon for being in Aries. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Satyabisha, a star that can give blessings for healing and also for interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha's star is ruled by Varuna, archetype associated with the rain and the oceans. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, structure, perseverance, and the moon, which is our mind and our emotions. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings to help us towards enlightenment, charity, purification. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and also forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is also Jupiter. I put more flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, planet that can help with intuition and with understanding our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu, Jupiter, who is retrograde and extra powerful, and Uranus, who is also retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Rahu. All three of these planets are in different stars, so we invoke each of them separately. Again, I start with Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and for healing. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing abilities. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we honor Jupiter for being in Aries. He is retrograde, extra powerful. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Bharani, a star that has a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor Uranus for being in Aries. He's also retrograde, extra powerful. I put flower petals on Uranus. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star that can give blessings for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by Agni, archetype associated with the fire element. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Kritika's star, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a fire sign with very active energies, today containing Rahu, planet that can help us to think outside the box, and Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, can help with expansion of wealth, and also helps with banking and legal matters. And Uranus, a planet that can help with creative abilities, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The final sign in our tour around the chart this morning that has a planet in it is Simha, or Leo, which today contains Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Venus is in a star called Purva Palguni, a star that can give blessings for relationship, rest, relaxation. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Purva Palguni star is ruled by Bhagya, an archetype who can give blessings for good fortune. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Purva Palguni star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Leo, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha, or Leo, a zodiac sign that can give blessings for power and leadership, today containing Venus, planet of diplomacy and love, planet of the arts and enjoyment of material plane comforts. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it in my right hand, and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals, and in the air I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all these divine beings we've just invoked. Now I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance, and I circle this around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I ring a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a tangerine, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Later in the day, I will eat that tangerine as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of each of us, and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate your participation and support in this little prayer circle. I see Evelyn making a comment in the chat. She says, Priestess, sometimes the bell sounds soft, but today and some days it sounds loud and clear. I think I have figured this out, why I can make it sound loud and clear. The blackboard is on a side table, and that side table is at a lower level than the little table that I have the computer on. And I'm using the microphone that is, in the computer. If I hold the bell down at the level of the chart closer to the blackboard, I think then it's coming across as more soft because the sound might not be getting caught so easily by the microphone on the computer. But if I hold it up a bit higher, then I think those are the days where it sounds loud and clear. Today I was holding it up a bit higher as I was circling it around the chart. So I will make effort to hold it up a little bit higher so that you can hear it loud and clear. I really couldn't understand it because it's the same bell all the time, and I couldn't understand why you were saying sometimes it was soft and sometimes it was loud. But I think that I just have to hold it up at a higher level so that it's easier for the microphone on the computer to pick up the sound as I circle it around the chart. So I think that mystery is now solved. Evelyn's putting little clapping hands in the chat. Okay, it didn't take us too long to figure that out, did it? We've been doing this for how many? Okay, well, I'm always open to Kaizen, making improvements. So thank you for your feedback about that. All right. So we are finished now with the 9 Nights of the Goddess. We celebrated Vijayadasami yesterday, the victory of the goddess. And let's see what else is coming up. There will be a there's going to be a full moon this week. We're in Ekadasi today, which is a good day to work with Vishnu, especially for his ability to help you create more wealth. We have Pradosham on Thursday in North America, and when Pradosham falls on a Thursday, it's called Guru Pradosham. And it can especially help us clean up karmas related to maybe times when we didn't listen to our teachers or disrespected them, to clean up those types of karma in particular. Friday will be a full moon, which is a good day for Shrimbrazi. It's also a Friday, a Venus day, very sweet. And on Saturday this week, I will be doing a community fire lab, which means a free fire lab, on Pillai Center Practice YouTube channel at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so that's the replay will be available on that. That one is for Swami Ramalingam, to celebrate and honor him. And if you can't make the time and you're interested in it, you can watch the replay on YouTube later. So those are a few things about this week. Barbara is saying works better at the higher level. So I think it just has to do with the height of the tables. Okay, not seeing any other questions or comments in the chat today, so I'll go ahead and let you go about your day or your evening right now. Again, thank you to everyone who does click on the like button and who subscribes to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Namaste. The light in me truly honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.